there's also another school of thought when it comes to how Mark Golding became the president of the People's National Party. He was elected. Yes, he was elected, but we all know the circumstances prior where Mr. Bunting have lost his seat. He was a presumptive president at the time. So, no, but we have to remember. No. Because notwithstanding the circumstances, yes, Peter Bunting was supposed to be the hard sheriff, as they call it. But Mark Golding went as someone, one, who nobody thought would do well as leader, two, who himself, a lot of people think, he did not even see himself as being a front runner, the man at the helm of the show. Notwithstanding all of that, I think it actually makes the case. Agreeing with, I call him oldie, but there's one, to say that he has shown that he has the mettle. And let's not forget, what was the sentiment after the leadership when
Good night, people. Good night. How are you? Good night. They know so much to me for the past 2 nights now, but well, they just come fix me know so I need a voice like mine right now. Somehow they found me nervous. But let not your heart be troubled. So we not lose tonight. We start PNP. We're not losing. There is no way Jamaica can be so foolish. We go put in a man in a power. We don't have no experience, no reasonability, no responsibility, and nothing strategized out for Jamaica people. You understand? I sure always say the race is very tight. Yes, Jamaica may need a changes, but not now. Uh-huh. Why give a sugar to salt? Some people just are run the politics for popularity, but there is no way. So somehow no nervous. Some people are calling after them having diarrhea. What kind of diarrhea? Well, me just come to let me know to relax to myself. Yes, me dear. When we have diatic PNP, when I use diatic labor right, we have to stick to it. So there's no need. We just come to let me know. Let nothing have the trouble. Good night, people. Good night. Welcome to Master Elvis here. Yes, me have to come out to talk about the election. And congratulations to Isaac Buchanan. Me like him. Whether I'm a PNP or Labour, right? Me like him. And it seems like he will do stuff for the people. So when I'm a PMP or Labour, right, I congratulate him. It's because I don't know what he did. I don't know them have a mindset of it and whatever. So I need a he's one of them Jamaican who's for the people. So I don't have a problem to congratulate Isaac Atena. Me not really cater for the small one them. When me really out there for is the Prime Minister part, to tell you the truth. Uh-huh. And the Prime Minister part me out there for. We don't cater for the house them. So me not have a problem with Isaac Atena. Me have a problem with it. So congratulations to him. Me not really interested in the leader, the area leader. What me interested in is the Prime Minister. Huh? Mhm. So me just come out here. We have to wait a little bit. Yeah, then Jamaica could have been so stupid to go vote in Golden Man. Mm. I show always say, I me there to me live America, but me there to represent my auntie hard love in the 8th grade. Me not switch. Who want me not switching? Me have big JLP. And me not switching. Mm. And it is not for to come out here and then come cuss. But it's without but we know say a lot of people vote because of ancestor time and them say they gonna do it. Yeah, good night, people. A lot of people vote because of them ancestor, but me vote because of the improvement of Jamaica. That's why I never stand up tall and me see what has been happening in Jamaica for the past 10 years or nine for me in power. Jamaica look like a foreign. Eh? What this man are coming with, come take over what? Jamaica, the amount of business deal that has been placed, the amount of things that have been placed. Andrew, that second, Andrew is going to get third terms now. We focus on the infrastructure of Jamaica and tourism and business aspect. And if he take the seat tonight, and I know he's going to take the seat, he need the third terms now to focus on the people of Jamaican, the born Jamaican. That's what he need to focus on. He need to focus on the hospital, the school, and the teachers, and the police officers, and the government of bodies, the people who are working at this to make sure they get a better pay. Because in a two terms already, and he's going to get the third term. So the third terms, he must can he must can focus on the people. No, that he's going into the third terms. And during my time on this earth, we must get to opportunity to meet him because I would really love to meet him and speak to him about this issue. I mean, I could stop until me going to meet up with him. Me I ask you because I went to go to meet up with him about 4 years ago when they had called me to do so at the government house, but they were doing what do you call it when they might do some budget, but me never did have the proper clothes when we did go down to Jamaica at the time, when they did tell me could have come to meet up with, and I said, me want to meet up with him like come to meet up with Miss Granger personally, in office and sit down. But when we go meet him, I was just supposed to go down there and quick hand in the painting. They said, no, I mean, never carry right clothes. We never have no jacket, suit, and a night, no, me have pay no see clothes. We never did know when them no call me and tell me to come down. And they said, no, we want to meet in the right and go out. You understand? So me know as a person, me gonna make a priority for 2026 that I am going to be allocated to for this prime minister. Yeah, he must do something for public hospitals. He must do something for those teachers and maybe for the and another sector. The police officer them so they can't stop walk and kill our people with them and need to shoot. Don't put that system away. They don't have to be so hungry, but some of them not getting the right pay. You understand? Yes. So we don't have to. I see a lot of people coming on social media and them are cost people for politics. How is it not costing people for politics? You can't cost people over politics. Una being illiterate. You know, some of we are cost people over politics. Una don't even live in Jamaica. And una depend on social media. I wanna have diabetes, I wanna have blood pressure, I wanna just have one. So this is just like a 7 day run over, you know. After them get inaugurated and any one of them, it then gone. You can't call upon one of them, the people that help you wanna build America, you know. I wanna run up and down, winter come. I wanna run up and down. I work 3, 4 jobs and I bust up in a hole. So if there's no come on social media, why I put a check, I wanna do and somehow wanna think I go back home. And somehow when I go back home now, this government don't even have nothing put in place for you as a return resident who has been exiled out of the country. He should have a plan for him. as a Jamaican. And many of you are going home. Mhm. You understand? And what is YouTuber ask a Q&A question? What kind of question? You can ask now. You say to ask a question. Now me type of the question. Answer. Ask a question. They want me to ask the question. Who will bring your question? Then I want to do something to try it. Answer. Drag, ear, and hand. Okay, ear. Yes, some yes, I said to say to the JLP and the PNP tonight that will. Congratulations. Jesus loves you too. You understand? Congratulations. But oh, not the, oh let me put it back. Well, put it back. Love is perfect. That we have to take a call it and Jamaica the back home from. We have to take it. Yes, be there. So this is another exciting. You know, this election remind me. This election remind me of the first one. It was very tense. But you see, let me tell you something. Them rob the Eastern Kingstown. You know, so they shoot off at the man today. Also, and them have two them I wish parish them have one box where JLP lose by 12. Then that them more recount that. Who back with them more recount that. I didn't get any news that made it from him. You know what I mean? They're gonna recount that to what JLP with PM where JLP lose by 12. That the box they have a recount. Them have a contact one of them two box there. A pure robbery I go on, pay buy out and sell out and robbery I go on and bribery. Because me have one little birdie tell me say certain part of Jamaica, a certain individual come up there and I give out $10,000 to people to vote for that individual. Eh? $10,000. So you stoop so low that you can bribe people to vote, to vote. What $10,000 can do? $10,000 can't people that even last nothing. They must make people decide their mind. You cannot buy out people like that. You should not be running for election. If you have to go up and give people $10,000 to vote, to vote, that don't make no sense. Then I saw you desperate to vote. Eh? I hope that you don't win in the sector, you know. I hope not. I hope not you don't win in the sector. Because I don't want all the hell you come and give out $10,000 to give people to vote. What kind of bullshit is that? People like Uno should be banned from running, representing any form of council member, councilwoman, or councilman. If you not go in the community and give poor people one $10,000, and on Jamaica not too damn little too. That's why the country will never be better than that. You understand? That's why Jamaica will never be better. Because when these people come and give them one little KFC box of chicken and one little t-shirt and one little $10,000, after them getting out the house, they don't see them again. Maybe don't even see them again for the next 4 years. Maybe out of the year, them don't even pass through for 10 minutes to come check up on me to say if you're not dropping a pothole or dropping a something up there. Want to stop it. Let these politicians come by on out and then them cock up in a nigger and go on a resort and go and drink up their liquor and chat and whatever with for young girl them all over the place. And uno did it. Uno to vote for a reason ability to vote for what you can see with the physical eyes. You understand that the JLP party should have mudslide out there tonight. But otherwise, desperation call for desperation. You understand? I want to must stop listening to what people say. Because the word them a thief and liar. But at the end of the day, them still a wall up Jamaica strong said where Jamaica can be a beautiful Caribbean that still have the record of having some of the most tourists come to Jamaica. Even when they are speaking about the crime and violence, Jamaica was always still a number top in the top 10 for the Caribbean to travel. Even in Corona, Jamaica, people were still going to Jamaica in a Corona, still at the resort same way. So you must not let these politicians come and buy you. You understand? You must focus. What you need to do is kick out some of the old people them out there. These old people need to go sit down because they don't have no plans to, This world is futuristic now. We don't need young people. You don't need some of the old people that don't have vote for because no like them, kick them out. Whether them a JLP or PNP. We don't need young people who are innovative, who have inventions and are promising. Who know. These are the people who need to go for. But still I keep at the same hole head them say, they make them go sit down. So if you don't want improvement in this country, you have to take a chances and I see a lot of new people that run for election and them not even 40 people vote for them. And then the people that vote for me, And then the people that would have advocate for me, and try to make them come in to get water. But continue because mental wash up. When the business you want to address me. You understand? Still stuck in the mental slavery with having these people on a term at all times, every time election come. And then I do nothing for them. And every time, every 4 years, I every so run up and down and do all kind of something. And then just come up there and get a smile and run up and kiss them up and then make promises. And I don't even think I carry two buckets of water from them. But if you kick them out, whether them PNP or Labour right, these old folks must go from them not do from them in there every term now vote them in and I vote them in and I vote in the same somebody. What have they done? You can't just vote this somebody because you like and come and you drive up in the Chris car and I'm not glad to see somebody show up in our Chris car in our country place and then come give a little smile. Nothing. They're not even not drop $1,000 given before they elect. But when them have a little election on their own and dash out money like no other, where they get money from other shops? When they get money from other shops? And then don't and listen to me. Andrew will win tonight. And him take it. Let me see what I want. Andrew will win. Because you know see what he do. The man don't do one behind. Yeah? What was he doing before Jamaica? Before he come in the power? What was he involved in? We don't know about it, but what was he doing? The Wi-Fi now. Not too much commercial upon this. Hmm? What I want. Land. Me know say them we never what me I say. You understand? It's a Wi-Fi. Yeah. The people in Wi-Fi Jamaica now work properly. What land? So PMP, where PMP then? What land? What land? Was what land? What land? I must say the PMP do a good job. The PMP do a very good job. What land they miss? I get them all clear like yeah. You are excited for tour party tonight. And oh will you celebrate? Me not celebrate until when time me go home. When them I send this stuff. Lordy, lordy. Them big Stenon. Andre Stevenson, I must say that you are very intelligent, very intellectual. Congratulations to you and your team. You guys have run a good race with good impact and negative impact. You guys over there have run a very unfair race by sharing misleading information that there was no physical evidence of some of those fabrications and allegation that was made. Also, some of those statements that you guys have made over there, they were fabricated, misleading. And this is the result that will come out of things when Uno do all of those things. But I must say that what is due to Caesar, it is due to Caesar. And I see the conspiracy between two parties, but the people stood tonight on solid ground, and everybody can see with the naked eyes that this gentleman here, he don't look, he not speak, he hasn't have a plan for Jamaica. And how can you allow him to come in to take over a country, business aspect, and all those things that has been going on when Andrew Holness has been doing a good job for so long? Tonight, Jamaica make a very good decision, and it was a very tight race. But PNP, it is not your time yet. You see, any at all, Lisa Anna was running, I would have voted for Lisa Anna. I would have rallied for Lisa Anna. But this man has not portrayed himself to be a leader of Jamaica country. Him not look it, him not speak it, him just not ready. And I'm not being prejudiced of his size or his color, but he doesn't seem strong enough to deal with the type of crime and violence. It look like him is a pushover where he would be used. And I believe that if he had become the prime minister, he's going to be so lenient towards the criminal them in a way that they would have gotten away with a lot of things. I am just speaking. Anybody want to cuss because they can't cuss because they not pay the bills. Mhm. So these are some of the things. Yes, you could have always report my video. I don't care. Because I'm not pay my bills. Uh-huh. Yes, my dear. So those are the things that I have to say. The only seat in Portland that Mr. Boswell, I feel like it by because that lady worked so hard. Yes, so that is how it is. Uno have to. Thank you very much. Mark, I thought did a very good speech. Mhm. The kudos in those 5 7 minutes. They conceded with grace. And it's one like behavior. Well, I can't tell you right now. I can't tell you right now. I went at inauguration at Jamaica. I went at it. I will be right down there. Be not asking. I will be right down there that day. Freddie, me and you go down for a weekend to Edile. We're going to be in the excitement. Yes, we there. We are run down for the weekend. This. And we them have a big party there. Yes, we there. Yes, Mr. Andrew Wellness. Me, big friend, yeah. Because you will tell you the truth, but you know, say, say, me hand to your roll. Big up to all the labor right now working at Williams Walk. Yes, me dear. Big up on yourself. Mercy. Big up on yourself. We say, big up on yourself, you know. We say, big up on yourself, man. So how do you feel it tonight? Anything Marcy I come out here and say no. They are telling us say, can't lose. Or somehow not give up too easy. Go on handle. Mm-hmm. Go on through handle. Go on through. Hear the bell. Stand up Jamaica. Hear the freedom bell. Remind you. When they hear the bell. Stand up Jamaica. When you hear the bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Eh, eh, eh. Clear as square. See, go kiss up your woman. Where Angela go kiss up your woman? Go kiss up your wife. Mad, don't you forgot put him in. Just, how will you get rid of that thing? May I tell you? Hey, come on. We're not to be fair. Jamaica, PMP, congratulations. No, no run a good race. Me not lie. We not almost win tonight, but it's almost. Anyway, Uno can go over the page for listen to one or listen to, but I am just here. Big up on myself, members only. Big up to the people who log on. But fair and square. Thank you guys for the support coming on my page, even though election is going on in Jamaica. It's a big deal. Of course, I am a diehard labor rights. I mean, I'm a business owner over here from course because I live in America. The people who are cursing me or try to curse me or anything like that. When I see nobody curse me, so I can't say that. But I tell them, I say, don't be stupid. Because at the end of the day, we are the one in abroad and we are contributing to Jamaica economy by going home, even buying stuff from the local people. We are the one that is doing that. You understand? We are coming out of here time, we are buying the supplement or whatever it is and so forth. So but just I said big up for myself and don't feel any way PNP. I'm telling you, congratulations to all the PNP who won. You understand? Bird cannot fly for one wings. We must and there's good people and there is bad people. And we no fight a good race. And as I said, Andre, you put up some fight over there. And I big up to Isaac Buchanan. You understand? But we don't care nothing about the area leaders. All no one knows say Andre sit up on the throne. That is it. So me don't know nothing about the people there. Andre me know about. Me not even know who are run for August or September, October, November, the 14 parish. All no one knows say Andre sit down right up here. So I have if that man did have a structure for Jamaica, or Jamaica was in a very deplorable situation where he come in now and he have a plan for Jamaica. But he come to Jamaica when Jamaica pretty like a money. He come to Jamaica when money a flow. He come to the party when infrastructure all over the place. What is it not going to kick him out for? Because no claim saying rob up all for money. Something that's not can prove. Huh? Then who is going to take him out now? That him win the election. And someone were planning and saying, oh God, prison and this and that or whatever. What kind of prison will go? So when I could not talk about Donald Trump, the amount of federal charges and all kind of stuff that he did have. And then they want to send him to prison too. Now, look at the amount of time. He even get arrested for a day for signing for a time. And him have all kind of federal charges on him over how much 40 years. And if he never become president, he probably behind bars now. Now in win the election and coming out and he giving out hell and whole house. He come back in the White House with a revenge because of what they did to him. Him fire and him fire and him fire and him kick out. They want him kicking out everybody out of the country who is illegal. Him go for a storm. He make the people them suffer down a alligator down in Florida where he put the people in. He separate so many families and kids because of the allegation and the things then that he did. That he was saying do. No, we're beating hands holding this bad man and coming on. What is going to happen to someone on the PMP when I go after him? Hmm? What is going to happen to someone? Yeah? You tell me now. What are the margin now? Whether I'm win by a small percentage or whatever it is, but him still at the prime minister. And he's going to be there for another 4 or 5 years. So I am saying, look at the statistic and look at the situation. Was that man qualified to come to run? Was he qualified? You know, say people vote for that man based on the fact of the conspiracy and the lies them and how no portray that man. Hmm? But I'm going to be more involved. I am going to be more involved in this watching like a hawk. Like me live this the next 4 or 5 years I run for election, I'm gonna see not to the hospital. I will be campaigning for the PNP. It needs to focus more on the hospital. And we as Jamaicans to have if you want something done, you no vote him in. You have to go down in house to turn up and march, protest and march for better hospital and better things. You no want some place you no love one. The same way you can get money coming in to build infrastructure for road. And the same way you can make it China build a state of the art hospital down the phone. I'm not supposed to sit up in a no public who own the public hospital. Isn't the public hospital belong to the public government? Is it belong to the doctors them and the people in there? So the time when I run up and down the young people, who know have the power, they're the old people in time, because they can't work their son at. Who know is the future of Jamaica. So the target is this. We have to start put on a foot for a better hospital. So when time when sick and when can have a better hospital. We need better hospital. We can't have public hospital just because majority of them are poor. We don't have no money to go on a big hospital. They go up Andrews and them place there. They go pay how much thousand. A public them I care on go. So why not emphasize on the importance because everybody will get sick one day and they only run to a baby after the body now go push out the baby in the house again. Supposed to know in a critical condition and something happen. Me? So you tell me now, supposed to have a bridge baby. I will not have to go to surgery. Yeah? So you tell me now. So we have to focus on the condition of the hospital. So if we not focus on it, we not help. When we come by here, I when we get charity how much $1 million Jamaica to build houses to other people. The same way we can go build go give somebody much $1 million to build house. We can come together too. As Jamaica and help on hospital. No food no papa and mama and pick me go in there Jamaica too. But in the public hospital too. We can come together, you know. We can come together. The artists them can come together and make a concert. Vice Cartel can make a concert. If not a prison in Jamaica, give him a second chance. And man clean. Vice Cartel could have keep one big concert and give you all the money. And say here, in what Jamaica a restitution. He make enough money now can keep him the lifetime. He buy all the powers, all the things he can done. So he can come back and say, listen to me. When Shaggy was doing it and whatever, all of them they do, they in a fight them, standing and do whatever it is and stuff like that. We need to come, we need to do better. So this is what we need to focus on. This the hospital now. Pressure, Mr. Holiness now. Pressure him. Pressure in to fix the hospital. That's what we need to do. Pressure in to fix the hospital. Well, let me answer some text message guys. Listen to me. I was in WhatsApp over my page. I may have quite a few people in my WhatsApp, and that is where I was communicating because I didn't want to watch the election so early. I wanted to watch it when it was way down because it was very confusing. I never wanted to get upset because certain pages were being very precious. When you went on certain pages, appear PNPS or whatever, and then attack all kind of same thing and confusing the people. I must say 5 or 6 different platforms I was switching to. And when I go to Clip Huge, that is when I feel a little bit more confident. And when Clip Huge call it out, they said, all right. So I was here, I was watching movies and enjoying myself. And then I said, let me go back. Let me go back over to Refuge. Then when I went over there, me and I said, oh, PNP is so close, it won't take the time he wants it. I said, no. And so I was over there in my WhatsApp status and just encouraging the people and I said, listen, I talk and I give them the whatever it is and so forth. So, that is how it is. So me no know how is it that una go feel no family. PNP una do a good job. But in our damn head, PNP una know say the man fit the criteria. Me say better like Lisa Anna did around. Woman power we say. Any tell Lisa Anna did around with a rally for she. And she a PNP. Me not ask them with a switch like a switch on. Mm-hmm. Like a light bulb. Me not ask them. So me say tell you, one a little bit me and text message. One. But I ask you, what are they? And my friend, my come back say, no, me that ask you them, I come back like a bull. What are I am telling you. Mm. So then Portland, me say, my friend import the PNP and big PNP. Me tell him send me video, dress up in a PNP, after sitting and go put finger and vote. We go all the way to Jamaica go vote. Me not ask you. They go find they go I wish parish in there. They go find out how we so. They say, I never do say that. They never really discuss politics, you know. When you say him and the guy at the paper, what are they? Mr. Pete said it to me. Me and you, we finish. They said, me and you relationship done. They said, wait until he come back. Wait until he come back. Okay. People I know it's a few people. They say I go and rub it in my face because in birthday so So they say I go and rub it in my face. They say wait. They say just wait. They say any day back up it say I'm strictly green and green clothes black time. Yeah. They say I go and rub it in my face. They say I go and rub it in my face. They say take video. with wrap up sitting with PMP sitting or whatever. Say, all right. Then you say down here, oh come on. With that, because we go with PMP. We say wait. We say, yeah, we say, well, let the right time PMP can we say, I don't know. It's funny. It's funny, you know. So I'm just waiting. Wait. I will fix it with the team. With I'm going to rub it like this. But it was very intense. It was very exciting tonight. And it's a good thing to see where Jamaica is coming from in the sense of we're coming from mighty long way. When election used to run in Jamaica, a lot of people used to get killed because of the color. So I'm very happy to see that Jamaica has become very civilized in just um, coming together. I saw some videos on social media where some of the little illiterate one them were showing fighting and a show cheer and whatever when they meet up and whatever ridiculous things like that. Somebody those are some dumb ones. And some of them probably don't even have the registration thinking to go vote for. You know, Jamaican people must learn to also get themselves prepared. A lot of Jamaicans are not prepared to vote because many of them don't take out the voter registration card because many of them have not gotten their birth certificates. A lot of Jamaicans do not have their birth certificates in Jamaica. And I'm telling you, people of Jamaica, the technology is not as complicated as what it is. Many of you in the countrysides are many of you I know that cannot read and write, but majority of you have people in your family. I was speaking to a friend of mine who migrates, who went home, she and her husband to Jamaica, and they go down for a few months, and the gardener who is taking care of their property. He's almost 67 years old, and it's the first time he's voting. He didn't have a birth paper. He didn't have nothing at all. She take her time out here as a Canadian citizen. She and her husband who is down here now. They're kind of ready to retire. And a good people, lucky to them are Christian people, because regular people probably never do it. Taking time out to caring. And she's a very intelligent woman. She do them type of work there, office work, certain things and whatever. And they were able to go down to the list of children that the mother have and to find where he's falling. So it was, and she went there with him, explained to the people in the office. And when there's a tell no, so I can go. When they went down there to the office to get those things done, Jamaica have a program for you guys out there. You don't pay a red cent. So you people don't know. So I'm here to tell you that if you can't read and you don't have a birth certificate and you don't have, they have a program that if you're in that position and you have to go apply for your birth certificate and your voter's ID card and something, Jamaica have a program. You don't pay one red cent to get those documentations because of who you are. And they also have the classes for you too. So I'm just letting you know if you don't have your birth paper, so don't sit at your house and you want the opportunity to go vote, and because you don't have your birth paper, remember your mother name. Remember if you can't remember those things when they're born. Remember, you take it from your sister. If your sister have one, bring your sister paper, go down there. You understand? Get it and go down there. Jamaica have a program for you guys free of charge if you're in that position. Don't have a birth paper, you can't read, we can and help you to accumulate those things, to get those documentation. So in the next 4 years or 5 years, when election to run again, you can prepare. So thanks to my friend with our good heart itself, I would have done the same thing too. This is the first time this individual is voting, and he's 67 years old. You understand? So these are some of the things then that you Jamaicans supposed to be focusing on, and you and the politician them in the community supposed to focus on that too. Go around in the parish and have a meeting at a local school or whatever it is. Or then have a tent meeting outside in the football field or gather somewhere and tent and try to get people and have an assistant with them to register people who don't have a birth paper and try to find their birth paper and help people to register them. So Jamaica can also have a better outcome and give the people opportunity. A lot of people don't have no birth paper. Then we run up and down in the crowd, and when time comes, them cannot vote. Also, also a reminder, if you were living at a place, if you were living in St. Catherine and you moved back Kingston and you didn't register St. Catherine for the first time or whatever, you never do anything and change your ID, you have to go back to St. Catherine go vote. You have to go back there to vote. You can't go to Kingston go vote. You have to go back to where you first registered to vote. Lot of my relatives then who live in a town, they have to go back to country to vote because that is where they were registered. Most of my cousin them and my niece them and whatever live at home. Then went up early this morning. I went back to country to vote. The chick then couldn't vote at Kingston and they couldn't vote at Portmore. So anyway anyway you apply because if you not change up nothing or whatever, that's they didn't change it. So if you never gonna make that known, so if you want to go vote in Kingston, you have to go do your paperwork back into town. But if you it's so no matter if you left the 40, 50 years, I left Kingston. I and a Spanish town in the first vote. You have to go back to Spanish town if you never do anything to change it. So you guys, a lot of you guys know, run up and down and do all kind of things, but not looking after the most important things that you want to get involved in, like selecting a prime minister of choice. So many of you didn't get to vote today because you never go back on a parish go vote when you first register. I want to piece of the day run that over register. No. So while you have time now, take the opportunity in the coming months or next year to go and change up on the paperwork. Because by the time you quit, election come again. I mean, most of Jamaica is going to be having some sort of small election or whatever it is in the coming years. So you can get to be a participant, and that's so you can choose proper area leaders then, people or councilman or whatever you want. So you don't have to feel left out. I vote, remember say me I vote my New York State, I'm like, when I come to Connecticut and me change the driver's license, me have to change over everything and vote right here. But if you not go in and change nothing and put it, have what you going to lose out. So me just like give you that little information there. So you don't feel left out. Yes, my dear. Uh-huh. Go and vote. Go and look after our birth paper. Enough of them when say when on the road, young and old, them not have no birth paper. Go look after it. Them have a program for now. Una go say we don't have no money, we don't have no this. Go look after it. Go ask them for the program the government have. So yes, you see a lot of things have been put in place in Jamaica and some of them know, but you not done the grand stuff. A lot of programs, but certain individual now come on social media come talk about them start as thing. They only want to come to talk about Andrew bank account and who thief and one thief and then one of them are thief in there. But it hooray. But then I wish politician not thief. I wish politician where they have a Jamaica, na get patriotism. And we try and open, now cut a deal and take something for themselves. It mean a politics to make it myself too. If it people and we run charity can take something for themselves for the politician, then walk up on eh? If the people and we take charity, you look on them when they come on social media 6 years ago, 5 years ago, and look at them now. Eh? Look at them now. From hand cats to BMW, from 2 bedroom to 4 bedroom, from up to mansion, from 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 a little house to a big house. Eh? Some of them are all go school and graduate. Eh? From cooking out of coal stove to 4 burner stove, from mackerel to beef, a half scale. Hmm? Look for the amount of changes and the transformation that these bloggers have. Did Uno give them money for themselves to do it? Nope, they sure don't. Eh? From hand cat and bicycle and taxi to 3, 4 car park up in the yard. Huh? From piece of old furniture to $1,000 furniture. From piece of kaya bed to pillow top bed. Hmm? From one little piece of report bag with them picnic with lunch when I go to school, long them I go look at school with pretty bag. Eh? From piece of gel up here with elastic band in there to lace front with. Can I name it all? Eh? From mackerel to chicken every day. I don't even think many and breadfruit no more. Fear jasmine and basmati rice. I don't even think they use pork nutella right now. Just pure olive oil. You tell me. Oh, from one little thousand, $2,000 handbag downtown to Gucci. You tell me no. You tell me. General conversation. Uh-huh. General conversation. This not going to particular. But just take a look at all the people around Charity at Jamaica. Eh? Look at some of them around Charity at Jamaica. From single to married. You see some of them get married at Jamaica and some big pretty dress. Only don't even have them dress them get married in. Some of them go hotel go married in a big resort, all inclusive hotel, and wanna married in a courthouse. Hey! Get the case and give it up. Eh? Some of them get big splash down with big sweeping gown, and only not even get them the gown that they married in. Hmm? Do not even a slice of cake. Some of them just married now for photos. And then get married in a big resort, a big resort. I don't even think them spend the money on them wedding, the wedding people tired. It's the truth. Eh? Some of them did black, now them brown like a porcelain. Eh? Some of them did maga, now them fat like a henny dumpling. You tell me, isn't that the truth? I'm just trying to split justice here. So if the small one them cannot thief too and I take for themselves. So what wrong with the prime minister? Take a piece of cut for himself. No who know you put in charge. You know, same way when you go to church, I wanna throw the tithe and offering, I wanna bless of the preacher. So no same way, I see when I bless of the prime minister too. The prime minister take a land and sell it and take it for himself. It's an even exchange, you know. Robbery, where say robbery is no exchange, something like that. So I mean, it's the same thing. Because some of these preachers out here are false preachers. And when you look them have how much big car drive and pay red bottom shoes. custom made jackets, mansions and private jets, and you are walking around at our church and what a special from you. You tell me no. None of them the pastor they can't get me at your church. And none of them can get me watching on social media. I will always call them false prophets because no pastor not supposed to be so rich. Not supposed to be so rich and living like that. I have over poor people coming to church. I saw all of them one day. Nope. I will not support no preacher on social media like that. When me see a driving a some car, the private jet, you must be mad. Eh? They pan church sitting up in a big chair like a throne, and you in a church, I care for you because change will work out with them. No, I will not support the church. I will support the local one then. Big up the King's Chapel Church. Yes, me not accept. So I don't understand how they not costing for money when you're around. So what to the small one where we know seat house too? Them now gonna wrap too. Eh? What to the small seat them? Them now gonna cut deals too. How can cut deals like them? Some of them are the one where again leader. We have the gun and get to the ball motor road. We fight against other parties. Only know that. And them are the one I encourage the dirty slackness. We carry young girls to a hotel and down the country. Or sex them up and sex up young girl and happy them daughter in the house. Them hand not clean. So how is it that you don't want to come talk when them have them secret society life, sorority life, I live, where them want a young virgin front, and they want a pretty young girl, eh? What me could not cut out for the big man, them a walk with 20 and they want girl and 90 and then they them 60 like 70, but you not sell out no data to them, no pretty data to them, because they can carry 150,000 and 130,000 from dropping around. You not sell out, you not picnic with money. But talk about that. The whole of them coming in politics. So why you think so you never expect say golden this or even become in politics so by next year to be rich or anything else. Yeah? You know, rich though. You know, cut deal though. Yeah? When you go in the house, as I said, there was some deal we put in place. And I said, of course, I send me video. She must say they can road, me not ask her. Big up Kemisha. Straight up. Mm. And she worked in the police station today, but never confession or anything. But we got leave that laugh. But my cousin, but it was that true. But we got said a fake. My cousin, all my cousins look like I am. Mm-hmm. You understand? But me I tell you, say, my cousins are drama. Drama can tell you. They are so family and they full of drama. They will make you laugh. So till. But when she just send me video and all that. When you say she they were right up in a business. She work at police station today. But she, me post her too. Cause she a polling station I work at home today. And she a tell me say, boy, why was when I look and see the PNP, then I used to feel stone. Why am I not later right now lose? This a topic. The when I lose. He said, why am I not when you're looking at Kingston, let me tell you, when you look at the polling station, they said if the PNP them come out in a numbers and they are so organized. So labor right, when they take that. Them say the PNP they was so organized and the labor right it was not organized at all. People don't know what to do. They were talking and then say the PNP they were well, she said they were well organized with how them strategize out everything. That is what I was told by my cousin. And my cousin is a woman who involved in everything. She know all the politicians and everybody may ask her. She there everywhere. Every meeting, every big concert, and she up there. And she Jamaica send go do disaster, same thing. If you die in a big show, she had a nurse to look after you. And I'm telling you, she did everywhere. No, 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 no issue. Me I tell you, she did everywhere. Me I ask her. And she told me that the pain even into to them camp was well organized. And the labor right on me. So labor right, we're not happy to better than that. We're not happy to better than that. I wanna have to organize something also for the senior citizen them to run first. Only need to have somebody to escort the senior citizen. There was complaint of the senior citizen them, and there was no seat for them to sit down on to wait. They might be a stand up. So in America, let me in America here, when it comes to politics and voting, the senior citizens them are very well represented. They are going in first. They're not going to wait in no line. They have them senior citizens line, they have preference. So Jamaican government and Jamaican politicians are working out have to make sure say the senior citizens have them no waiting line, no time. They're not talking in no line. You supposed to have somebody out there walking, making sure that they are right. But you know them people hold, then can't talk too long and the sun is hot. Well, rain or fall, Jamaica today. Real rain or fall this evening and all that. But we have to organize it better. For real. Mm-hmm. A bit older than next door politician that also that I'm going to be like about 56 years old when I Yes. Anytime next election I come to Jamaica. The last few days me I go down with but I tell you. But that's how it is, people. Me I go about my business now because we have a lot of text messages and people are excited over WhatsApp and every little thing. So we're gonna soon get back karaoke people. No worry, I said, we're soon get back karaoke and stuff like that. So we too cool and know what I do and everything. So when I get back karaoke when I get here. So big up on yourself. I am going back over to WhatsApp for talk to my people I am. And then sending me videos, so I'm gonna post them on TikTok and stuff like that. But before I close off, I want to say one more time to the PNP people, defeat is not an option. Work on your craft, work on a strategy, and get somebody who can represent you. We need somebody young, cute, innovative, and intelligent, and have a plan for the country of Jamaica. That individual, Golden or whatever his name is, he wasn't ready for Jamaica. He wasn't equipped to handle the improvement of Jamaica. I know that you guys wanted to win, but you don't choose somebody that was not ready. Only needed somebody more powerful, younger, cuter, somebody with a plan to match up to the farm, to the prime minister that is so far in advance in technology, infrastructure, and just the growth of Jamaica economy and everything like that. This man couldn't take the seat. And I hope that Mr. Andrew Holmes keep his word of raising the minimum wages. Just no make a talk. Just say you're going to do it, do it. Because then the minimum wage in Jamaica 115,000 that can do nothing. You understand? So I hope that it's just not a talk and do what he said he's going to do and focus more now on the Jamaican that is that the grassroots of the country, the bomb grassroots of the country. Try to make some of the Jamaicans them out there. Let them have businesses for themselves. Involve them where they can be a part of the infrastructure plan by investing in hotels and give them the chance because many Jamaicans there also have money. Build a structure for them to be involved in some of those um, lands and some of those hotels where they can be partners. Find do a meeting where you get rich Jamaicans together to come together to invest in the island that is growing every day. Don't allow those foreigners to come in and just invest in the country that Jamaica already formed. The raw born Jamaican that make the place nice and pretty. The one them who's on the beach cleaning it up and making the people nice and comfortable with them, nice cook food and everything and already build out the spot already that the white man they can come there and see that invest in it because they just want to hear something where the regular Jamaican then bill out and farm already. And then when they come and then go there and see the pathway for them to say, okay, well, oh, we never know they want pretty place to do there, so up nice and bushy. So some of the Jamaicans will find treasure yard. Maybe we don't chat too much. Maybe when you find them treasure their yard, you need to find one little secret place, like a little chain meeting for WhatsApp or something, where to make people come instead of broadcast it on Facebook and YouTube, and then all of a sudden we take away from Jamaica have a lot of gold down there, titanium down there, and all kinds of down there. And if you don't find those things, don't come on internet because you don't find dig them up and bag them up and keep them for yourself for a long time and sell them out little little. Trade them on the internet. Go up and Google it and sell them piece by piece. Sometimes you don't even know say Jamaica is land full of gold and spirit will give you things. And when they start giving you things, they're gonna find down and talk on the bit from on the bit and then on the phone or because I will if I gold that was hide back in the slavery days. You understand? And they're all over there. The China them go find them. Eh? So that is what the Jamaican government know. Now that he's on the third term now, and him already done do him have to do with strangers to come in the country. It's about time him show the Jamaican people them some love. So next time when you run, you get a mudslide. Because this race was very tight tonight, just like the first election. This is no big victory. This ain't no big victory. Because it was a nerve wracking. The PNP them was on his trail. So he have to look into that. He have to look into that. It ain't no big victory, in win, but it was not no big victory at all. It was close like a brother. That's me him have to shape up in folly ground. Because based on the work that he has done, it should be a mudslide. But it wasn't a mudslide tonight. JLP people, it wasn't. It was very intense. One of the time I wasn't even losing hope myself, Eh? One of the time I was losing hope, yeah, a little bit. And then he said, no, sir, couple more boxes left. But some of those channels were very misleading tonight. I know the Wi-Fi wasn't working properly, but some of them, that's why I mean I watch it until the last part. I didn't watch it. Because when you start to watch it from the beginning to when the box closes off until whatever it is, it was very nerve-wracking and misleading. And that is what I told my people in WhatsApp when I was over there talking. I said, don't watch it. Wait, go watch it around 11:30, 10:30, 11:30. when the boxes them they are coming when it, because when the first boxes them start coming, it when a time them claim victory, me say something fun me. One a time I was watching one of them program, I pay PNP over there, so you know, them claim victory, you know. So you people don't know about politics. You have to if you don't have the spirit to stay for the whole time. You have to watch it way down. Don't stay for the whole politics because you will for somehow know where diehard supporters and have them up there of politics. Me only watch politics when election come. So me is just a little where you call it. Me don't know where you call me. These not the person who sit down every day and watch politics. So those people who sit down and watch news and watch politics and uno need me don't know. But some of this channel was very misleading tonight. Very, very misleading. How are you, Clifford? Was very misleading. So when me see that one, me say, no, so me tell my sister, me say, listen, me have forward with some Chinese movie. When I watch it, when I watch it, me go watch some Chinese movie till about, let me see, 11:30. So when it final, the one see when it final. So when we started watching it, was I don't know, it was about 30 something. I mean, never just sit up myself, because me is just a way I call me. Then a way I call me now. I mean, I watch election until Prime Minister time. Me not have time to go for debate and walk around over the country. Andre them people in the back. Well, Andre, you run a good race, but you lost. You run a good race in your team over there, but you lost. Una just did not get the right person to run against Andrew. But I must congratulate him over the platform. Una almost got it. So una have to take a don't feel like say una were defeated tonight. I must give it to him. Una almost win tonight. We have to give it up to the PNP people. Una almost got it. And I am here to split justice. Una run a good race. Next time I have to strategize a little better. I will need to go for the younger generation. And in order to get the next election, if he doesn't do right, we don't have to go around in Jamaica, the PNP, people and the councilmen, them and the councilwoman. We don't have to go into communities and help young people and old people and big middle class people where in a age to get their birth paper register them to vote. Una didn't do that. I don't think we do that. In America here, it is a priority. They send out mailing lists. They come around and knock to register to vote. I don't think you people do that. So if Andrew Holiness don't do what he's supposed to do for the Jamaican people and uplift them and do, in the next 4 years come, me a rally to the PNP, we vote him out. I'm telling you straight up. If him no help the Jamaican people and help them a little bit better, and God spare my life, I will be joining the PNP if he don't fix up the hospital and fix up the school in them and find and get an infrastructure bill to take off these young folks off of the streets and find a place and learn a trade center to teach them trades where they not to pay $1 and can help them. So they don't have to be gunman and working for a bad man to kill people and rob and kill because they're using them. Too much young people are dying. And with the government having a plan for them and set up Jamaica for for land, just as though they cannot give them land to build highway and byway, they can build up a place in Jamaica to take these little young folks when I want to go to school put them in there and put them in there, train them and make them become a man. Mhm. If him not have no plan to make Jamaica, Jamaica will never better if him don't have a plan for the young Jamaicans. That will keep down crime rate. If he can take off those young people, those 16 and 20 year old and put them somewhere, Jamaica can be a better place. That is it. But I must say to the PNP, no harm was done tonight. I must say it. Right? Uno almost got it. Uno almost get it and we did it. I'm glad so we never get it. Because that man never ready to handle the job that Andrew started. Him never ready. Him never ready at all. Him don't look like somebody who is focused. Neither him don't look like somebody who can manage the crime rate. Or to even be strong enough to tell them, say, do this and do that and do that. You understand? Yes. So me I tell you now, JLP, wanna celebrate, but the celebration is good, but Andrew almost lose. This was not a mudslide. It was close, close, close. And that's the sure that Jamaican people really want to change. And I believe that if I believe that if a lot of people did have a ride to go out, if a lot of people did have registration, if a lot of people did register have an ID, and lose tonight. Mm-hmm. Me not ask you, curly crime go down. Where you talk about? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Me don't know if you have listen to me carefully. I was talking about if the man come in, crime not gone. Regardless if crime gone or not, I said young people need to be taken off the street and put them somewhere because they're doing a lot of damage. So you have to listen to me very carefully. It gone down but not significant enough. So you have to listen to my statement, what I say, with the young people in. Yes. So but anyway, I am going over to talk to parents of people. And of course, I'm going over there to rub it on my friend face. He probably hide from me right now. But we say, he knows that they are posted up. They say, today, come with our video camera and you have a tape and a tape to listen to it. And three knows that they are posted up and make sure say, take off. I say, no, put it back. While about the video, I unwrap it. I say, no, put it back. I am not going to be biased. You are paid to be a leader, right? Put it back for your head. And you have support. This is ridiculous. That if it's a girl for stolen but that you say no, I said no, put down back your something there. And if you have got to take off my if you have got to take off my green back. He said, don't worry, listen. What shower I was Leo? Shower. They say if I put it in and take off everything, they said it's put me. They said no. Put it back. Put it back. Put back your stuff and go celebrate with the people. Go celebrate. Yes. So yeah, to the shower people when I said that, it was very close. If then we have a better candidate, Andrew, that Minnesota tonight. And I like, we not give it up to the PNP. When I accept, when I accept, I give it up to them. It too close. Andrew, have to look into that, it too close. Andrew, Mr. Holiness, I have to better than that. It was close, too close. Then you should have slide away. Too much of the PNP them should not in a parliament, so we get them a seat there. No, sir. Eh, eh. Uh-uh. No, me dear. But anyway, I will talk to you later. Me going back over my other side. I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna make some sugar by myself. We talk to weekend. We have one party. Yes, maybe I will have a party weekend. Whenever my party, we keep. But and that is it. I will see what I can do. I will see what I can do. What a big up for yourself, and that is it. Yes, believe. And I will never say all the people who fly down, I do God will prepare you. One, three, and Lord be able to. Don't be discouraged. It just wasn't the right time. I know I wanna feel. I wanna just feel like they want change, but in the too much is in place, too much deals is in place. Wanna just didn't have the right candidates. Don't feel no way. All I want is a winner tonight. Both PNP and Labour rights. All of you are a winner tonight. Don't need to fuss, don't need to fight, don't need to carry nothing. Only now yourself know that in our self know that this man could not beat Mr. Holness and Jones. Only know that. But all of you tonight, green and orange, gonna all winner tonight. Because we make our people come up going to the seat. People will not even expect to go in the seat. So let's see the difference that they can make. So the PNP people who won for our community, I hope that since as they want to win so bad, I hope that Uno will do better than what the labor rights did not do. So this is a time for Uno, what you call it, councilman or whatever, no one call himself or whatever. It is about time now since us not have the mouth, and now so we can do better. Well, let's see if we're not going to carry water or light, but make sure that those communities were so desperate in need changes. Hope that by going into the house now, and they want to do it so bad. Let's see if they're not going to prove themselves worthy of having the trust and the vote of those people who dance and rally and do all kind of stuff. Let put in the mouth and put in the money where the mouth is. And since that's labor right, never go in the community, but do what they're supposed to do for the 4 years. Let's see if Uno PNP now is going to step up on the game, go in there and do what they want to do. And then in that way, when it run next time, the labor right is going to vote for Uno. Because Uno did do what the labor right never do. Now say well. So all I want to win see tonight. Let's see. I mean, no say Isaac Buchanan is going to put in more for money. We know say as a he is going to do something for free here. He look like I'm very happy for him. So he will be doing something for Portland area, wherever it comes from around. We know that he's going to be doing something. So all I want to way I say Jamaica need changes. I want to win the Harwich. Let's see. Let's see what we're going to do for the parish. We can't go say, well, people, later right never go to make them can't do it. We can't do certain things. I see when my parish do labor right and labor right and PNP is there too. So everybody get water. Everybody get pipe run from whatever. So if Uno were so if Uno so interested and Uno is a better Jamaica, well let's see the next year to come how those communities are going to improve by the talk on the talk tonight and what you guys have been doing for months. And as you can see, you guys did an awesome job by the race that no one was not just never beat David tonight. David beat Goliath. Mhm. So do that now, do that now, and prove to the people that who know will come in and make a changes. These are labor work methods now what to do. If you know for the people, let's see. Because if you know for the people, I mean, it's going to make changes, make a switch next 4 years that we're life. Then for rally phone. Me I come to Jamaica on the ground for rally phone. If me see, gonna doing something I'm supposed to do. Let's walk to the community them where them say never get nothing yet. Let's see if we go and drive and go there or often our Christmas come now we go and invest couple thousand with some chicken and go drop off the old people in the Christmas time. Wanna do that? Wanna do that Christmas time? Well if you labor right then never do it, that's all to do. Christmas is coming. Let's see if we not get the money. I wanna go in the community go drop off. And labor right, like us, wanna win. Wanna think wanna should go in the parish, then wanna take the risk. Hmm? And go to pass on little chicken and little something give old people them. Make sure the old people they have little rice and little chicken for Christmas dinner. Yeah? And then there's something else to do. Make sure some have food and then table Christmas coming. And that's not to do. Go in the community and find out, give the old people them first. Some rice, a bag of chicken or something. They celebrate this a victory I found almost last night. Me not ask you. Me not ask Christ. We not almost lose tonight. It was a tight race. This was not a victory. This was not a victory like that. And truth is the truth. So the PMP them, we are going, come doing the job now, who win, on a house, on a seat. Now, on a seat on the win, on a supposed to be representing the parish. On a winner, on a supposed to go check up on them, see what they need, take it back to the whatever house you want to call it, get a budget and go back out the community and make sure so they get the proper people to come do the work. That's all. And if we do that now, I want to start doing what I'm supposed to do. We're be all right. Make sure, say, we get somebody young, like for them, I try to get my young, cute man. Not only need somebody when they come. We're fine and cute. Just like love cute man. Then love man with sexy body. And all this other something. The same thing with slim and trim, you win over our club tonight. You know, Jamaican woman love is your Andrew Wilson coming in nice and sexy and trim up and exercise up and all that of it. Any at all, Mr. Man and then so fat and rope the fat, you win tonight. We say to me slim and trim, him should have worked on himself and get the slimmer. Then Mark my penny win. Then I ask you, if me if can in a run election to go gym and lose some 20 pounds, now 40 pounds, and 50 pounds. And then tell you, Jamaican people up in vote, we go to man. It's the truth. Then we go, if I vote for you because you're good looking, I'm not even for the work. I'm telling the truth. I study Jamaican people. They got Jamaican I like them. And I see when they behave on social media, and I see when they behave their life with man. Any cow in this sling like 100, I will lose one with me, I tell you. And slide with tonight. And slide under tonight when I ask you. Him appearance have a lot to do with it too. And it need to be more stronger in a speech then. Me not tell it straight up. We can't be a politician and an analyst. It me might have be kind of little harsh with the words then in a certain way, but it's true. He should have worked on him physical appearance. He look too shabby. He look on him beard, him want to be more smooth out, he want to be more dressed up in a more nice and he could have dressed up better and want to sport it. Me I tell you. You know, so when Andrew roll out, Andrew look on them muscle shirts, them and him walk strong and him have on it up them. I'm telling you, running election, they need to have a clean appearance. Mhm. Him look like somebody go home and go drink 10 beer. And it's the truth. Him look shabby. To be honest. to run with their family. The parents need to be more in dress too whitish. You need to be more a little bit more stepping in there. I'm telling you. And in a parent, they will look like they can manage. You have to be strong to manage the Jamaican people. And you never end up with so. I don't want much more to say. I don't me know make that work. Mm-hmm. Me know make that work. That is the way. Any time in the Havana, when you try to lose some weight, sure, just a little better. Groom up himself a little better. Curp up himself and whatever I'm telling you. And do the big thing. Mm-hmm. And down up in business. Big up on yourself. And yourself a good night. And that is master opinion in the settlement. No when nobody says, that's how we say. And not everything on the say, now me I take from people with my opinion, master opinion. Master statement, how I feel, and I'm not being biased. I just say what I got to say, keep it with who I like me, don't like me, and that is about it. And I'm telling the PNP them, don't be discouraged. We're gonna have 4 years to re-strategize. If I am saying, if my last statement is Mr. Andrew Holness have 4 more years in there, R5 to run again, and we not have to go back to the drawing board, PNP, to find a better selection because almost going to it. And Andrew Holness have to do better with the people, the born black and white and whatever, purple and pink Jamaicans, and help them better. You have to do better with the hospital, the school, the teachers, and the police officers to pay them what they're supposed to pay because the country have a whole heap of money. Jamaica have a lot of land out here, and if you must sell them and I give them to business sector, that money can go into building infrastructure to help the Jamaican kids hard do certain things with it. Because the world away for dead and we can't carry money with it. Them have enough money to live. Them house to them have already done paper. Them can live and if them not to be so greedy in the politics. If them know them pitney already and go to school and grow big and can think for themselves, invest the money back into the hospital, not in their bank accounts. Because when they can't care for them. So the PNP will never really get defeated tonight, really. On a loss, but not by a great margin. And if only they pick a better candidate, only win tonight. When I ask them, if only they fix up on a candidate and groom him up, put him on a diet, only win tonight. When I ask them, I go, and I'm gonna make a good night.